Woo! Okay, so bottle caps are finally coming to Pokemon Go, and it is official. Niantic has given us an official announcement regarding hyper training and bottle caps, and it is as exciting as I originally thought it was going to be. However, there is a lot of people within the Pokemon Go community that are extremely unhappy about how Niantic is implementing bottle caps, and yeah, we gotta talk about it. I really do think it's important that we keep this discussion going so that when it comes to bottle caps, it's going to be something that Niantic will tweak moving forward and make it a much better system. Alright, what's happening folks? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So it's a pretty exciting time to be a Pokemon Go player, in my opinion, because we are getting bottle caps finally in Pokemon Go. This is an item that is going to be a game changer. It's basically the start of a new chapter of Pokemon Go. Why do I say that? Well, IVs are everything. When it comes to Pokemon Go, I think the penultimate collector's item for pretty much every single player is getting a perfect IV or a Shundo even of your favorite legendaries, mythicals, and super rare Pokemon. And now it's all going to be possible because of bottle caps. Before this, it was all dependent on RNG and luck. If you wanted to get perfect IVs of a particular Pokemon, you basically had to just hit the jackpot. That's the only method for getting perfect IVs. But as of right now, we are now going to have a lot more player control. We're going to have an item that is actually going to allow us to increase the IVs of whatever Pokemon we want to use it on, and yeah, I think that's really exciting. I think this is all really good. But of course, it is going to be pretty much a pay-to-win item. This is going to be something that you will only be able to get if you pay for it, and I think that is rubbing a lot of players the wrong way, especially considering the price point that Niantic has set for getting a golden bottle cap. So before we get into all of that, and before I share even my own personal thoughts, let's go over all of the details regarding the gold bottle cap, as well as hyper training and how Niantic is implementing it. Okay, so let's go over what Niantic posted regarding hyper training and the gold bottle cap. So, trainers, from legendary giants to the mysterious new gold bottle cap, powerful treasures are waiting to be discovered in the new globally available Go Pass. So this is not going to be a test Go Pass, this is going to be one that will be available to everyone, which I think is a really good thing because the gold bottle cap is definitely going to be a super powerful item. So the Go Pass, Ancients Recovered, that's what this Go Pass is going to be. It's going to start on Monday, June 23rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and it's going to go until Sunday, June 29th at 6 o'clock p.m. local time, at which point the Go Pass and the Go Pass Deluxe for Ancients Recovered will be available in Pokemon Go. So what is a Go Pass? Well, a Go Pass is a free limited time progression track available during a specific period. By collecting Go points, you can increase your rank to earn rewards. So I think a lot of players are very familiar with this. This was something that they first introduced with the Wild Area event last year. It's basically a battle pass mechanic, but there is a free track as well as a deluxe track. Of course, for the new item, the gold bottle cap, it's going to require the deluxe version of it. You will need to pay for it if you want to be able to increase the IVs of your Pokemon. Trainers worldwide will automatically receive Go Pass Ancients Recovered at no cost on Monday, June 23rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and then you can collect Go points and rank up to get additional rewards through Sunday, June 29th at 6 o'clock p.m. local time. From Monday, June 23rd to Friday, June 27th, you can earn up to 1,000 Go points per day outside of completing past tasks, and there's no limit to the amount of Go points that you can earn on Saturday and Sunday, June 28th and June 29th. So basically, they're going to have a cap at how many points you can earn. That is very typical with the Go Pass, but during the global Go Fest weekend, there's going to be no cap. You could just grind it out and just complete the Go Pass within that one weekend, but do keep in mind that you are going to be cutting it pretty close because the Go Pass is going to end on Sunday, June 29th. So I really do think that if you do purchase this Go Pass, you should just start working on it right away and then use the weekend to make sure you actually complete it. I really do think that's the most important thing here. So for $19.99 USD, trainers looking for upgraded rewards and powerful event bonuses can upgrade their free Go Pass to the Go Pass Deluxe Ancients Recovered, While progressing through the Go Pass Deluxe, you'll be able to claim all the rewards from both the Go Pass Deluxe as well as the free Go Pass. You can upgrade to a Go Pass Deluxe at any time and still collect rewards from previously unlocked ranks. So if you're on the fence on whether or not you want to spend money for the Deluxe version, you can actually do it pretty much at any time because all of the previous rewards are still going to be obtainable. Let's say you complete the Go Pass and you decide you want to get the gold bottle cap at the very last minute. Well, if you spend the $20, you'll still be able to get it as long as you reach that tier of rewards. Alright, so the featured Pokemon and rewards. This is the juice of this announcement. So, complete past tasks to rank up your Go Pass Ancients Recovered to earn the following rewards. You're going to get random encounters with Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regieleki, or Regidrago that has a special background. Now I did notice that they put OR, so I'm wondering if it's going to be a random one out of these Regi Pokemon. I really do not know, but you're going to get encounters with Dapper Pikachu with red, blue, or yellow accents. That's very funny. And then you're also going to get Stardust Experience, Pokeballs, candies, and even more goodies. Now, that is going to be the free version of the Go Pass. If you just want these rewards, then you don't have to spend money for them. They're just going to be unlocked as you play the game. And then trainers who upgrade to the Go Pass Deluxe, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the new item, a gold bottle cap, which can be used to max any Pokemon stats. And you're also going to be getting a Zacian Mask avatar item, a Zamazenta Mask avatar item, as well as premium items such as Incense, Lucky Urs, Incubators, Lure Modules, and more. You're also going to get Candy XL and even more goodies. And then these are going to be the bonuses that you'll be unlocking with the Go Pass Deluxe. At rank 10, you're going to get 1 additional raid pass per day from spinning gym photo discs. That's a pretty big one. You're going to get double the amount of candy whenever you hatch eggs. You're going to get 1 additional Candy XL whenever you complete a 5-star raid or higher. And that's actually pretty important as well because you're going to get double the amount of Candy XL from raid battles, and that's always a really good bonus. You're also going to get double the amount of Stardust whenever you hatch eggs. You're going to get 3 additional candies awarded for completing 5-star and higher raid battles, and then you're going to get double the experience from hatching eggs. And then at rank 70, the final rank, you're going to get 5,000 additional experience whenever you complete raids. So it's a lot of stuff related to raiding as well as hatching eggs. It's all very typical with the Go Pass, but that is of course if you purchase the Deluxe Edition. So yeah, this is all going to be available in the web store, and I think there's also going to be additional bonuses if you buy it through the web store. So if you do plan to buy the Deluxe Edition, I would suggest you don't do it within the game, but you would actually go over to the Pokemon Go web store and then purchase it over there, and you're going to get a little bit more value. Now, what is hyper training? So this is going to be the new thing with the item, the gold bottle cap. Hyper training is a new way for trainers to increase a Pokemon's HP, attack, and defense, specifically when it comes to the IVs. By completing the Go Pass Deluxe Ancients Recovered, trainers will be able to obtain and earn a gold bottle cap. This item is used to start hyper training that you can complete to increase all of a Pokemon stats. And you can see here there's a bit of a video of like them just demoing how it works. So you're going to have all these different tasks to train up your Pokemon in terms of their IVs, and from their base IVs from when you caught it, you could actually increase it all the way up to perfect. So you can get yourself a perfect IV Pokemon. That means for any shiny Pokemon that you want to be a Shundo, or any low IV legendary that you really wish could be a perfect, or maybe even a mythical that you got from a special research, you can turn it into a perfect IV Pokemon through this hyper training mechanic. The gold bottle cap is the way you can do it. The gold bottle cap is an exciting one-time use item that you can earn by completing the Go Pass Deluxe, and you can use it to start hyper training with one of your Pokemon. The Pokemon just needs to be a good buddy or higher. So it's not going to be one of those things where you could just use it on whatever Pokemon. You will need to at least be good buddies with that Pokemon, but I think that's the very first buddy tier, which if you get a couple of hearts, you're going to get good buddies right away. So yeah, I really like that. I kind of wish they had it so that maybe you could get a gold bottle cap for cheaper, but you will need to be best buddies with the Pokemon, let's say. I really do not know, but considering that some of the tasks that I've seen that you need to complete do involve you collecting hearts through various means, I do like the overlap. That as you're hyper training your Pokemon, you could also collect hearts and get it up to best buddies. I think that's a pretty cool system. The gold bottle cap, now this is actually very important. So the gold bottle caps earned from the Go Pass Deluxe Ancients Recover will expire, so remember to use it. This gold bottle cap will expire on Sunday, July 6th at 11:59 p.m. local time, regardless of when you claimed it. So let's say you get the gold bottle cap like really early on, like you purchase the deluxe edition, you just slam through all of the different tasks to get to the tier where you get the gold bottle cap. It doesn't matter. You're going to lose the gold bottle cap if you do not use it on Sunday, July 6th. So make sure you use that bottle cap because you're essentially only going to have 1 week from the end of the Go Pass to when the item is going to expire. So I would start planning ahead right now. If you plan to pay for the deluxe edition and you get the gold bottle cap, make sure you already have a Pokemon in mind for what you're going to use it on. I already did this in a previous video where I talked about which Pokemon I would potentially use a gold bottle cap on. So I already have myself a list of Pokemon that I plan to use it on. So yeah, I think this is all really important stuff. And you know, it's definitely things you need to keep in mind before you start spending money. And then finally, let's talk about what those tasks are for increasing the IVs. When it comes to attack, you're going to have to battle alongside your trainee while they are your buddy. And then when it comes to defense, you're going to have to strengthen your bond with your buddy by playing together, exploring, and catching Pokemon. And then finally, with HP, you need to explore alongside your trainee as a buddy. That means spinning Pokestops, earning buddy candy, or other adventures. Once you use your gold bottle cap, you'll have 365 days to complete your hyper training tasks. It's a long and challenging course, but once you complete it, your trainee will be stronger than ever. So once you use the gold bottle cap, which you will only have 7 days to do, you will also only have 1 full year to complete the hyper training, at which point you will need to use another bottle cap to complete the training. So yeah, once again, these are all some very important time limits that you need to be aware of when you go for the gold bottle cap. So yeah, all of this is pretty much expected. I pretty much thought that they were going to implement the gold bottle cap through a Go Pass mechanic. This was all stuff that we already knew through data mined info, and I still think it's pretty good. Even though some players will say that $20 a pop is quite expensive, I personally feel like it's kind of a fair price point, because if you think about it, getting a perfect IV just strictly through raids, you're gonna end up spending more than $20 worth of raid passes. Let's be real here. Like, I recently just got a perfect IV Zacian from Pokemon Go Fest in Jersey City, and I definitely spent way more than $20 worth of raid passes, let me tell you. Even though a majority of those raid passes were obtained through free-to-play methods, whether it be through special research rewards or whether it be through collecting Pokecoins over months, I will still say that the cost of getting yourself a perfect IV of a particular Pokemon is still going to be a lot more expensive than just simply buying this one item for $20. I can guarantee you, the math definitely checks out. Now, of course, that doesn't discount the fact that this is essentially a pay-to-win item. The fact that for people who are going to be using this item to get some of the most powerful Pokemon for stuff like the Master League, yeah, I totally understand that you can now essentially pay for that competitive advantage, because if you have a perfect IV of a particular Pokemon, let's say Meloetta, and you're going up against another Pokemon that is going to be weak or strong against Meloetta, or maybe it's another Meloetta, but it's not perfect IVs, well, you got yourself a competitive advantage. So I could totally understand that argument that this is all pay to win, but ultimately I think the big pushback to that is the fact that you don't just simply get those IVs once you get the gold bottle cap. You still have to earn those IVs by doing a whole bunch of tasks to increase those IVs. I think that's totally fair, and it totally makes sense for a system like this. So yeah, no matter how you spin it, I think this is a really good thing. I totally understand why people are pissed off. Like, it totally makes sense. It's a pay to win item. It's pretty expensive. $20 is not cheap. And I think a lot of players were hoping that this was something that you could potentially get for free. Maybe it could have been a super rare raid drop, or maybe it's something that they could have given out as a special research reward or something like that. Or maybe even it's something that you could have gotten for Pokecoins. But you simply cannot. It's going to be just straight up cash that you have to give in order to get this gold bottle cap. And yeah, maybe some players are just not going to be happy about that. I totally understand it. But ultimately, I think they did a good job. It's definitely polished. I think everything that they've done over the past couple of months to test the Go Pass mechanic, to, you know, get a gauge for how players are feeling regarding gold bottle caps. Overall, I think this is all really good, and I'm personally really excited about it. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Definitely share your thoughts regarding everything that I talked about down below. Do you feel like I'm completely wrong here? Do you feel like, yeah, this is all really expensive and it's completely pay to win and not good for Pokemon Go? If you feel that way, definitely share your reasons why in the comments down below. Maybe you could change my mind on all of this. Maybe we can have a discussion regarding what monetization should look like within Pokemon Go. I really do not know, but definitely share your comments down below. I would definitely like to read them, and yeah, hopefully we can have a really good discussion. And thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you ended up enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that notification bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Jinsula channel, the best way you can do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. And if you become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So that means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, I highly encourage you to go and follow me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms you see on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow, and you'll have access to some exclusive content, and you'll be able to keep up with my daily life. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you all later.